Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, folks, the time to protect our retirement savings from volatility, as well as in particular, please listen, the time to protect our tax savings planning is getting that done in 2021. Now, I preached all of 2020, right? Protect your money in 2020 with the uncertainty of how this election outcome may have ended up. And of course, it ended up, like many of us are still flabbergasted, it did. But the reality is this is what we're living with, and it's very clear we live in a very different world under this administration in a very short order period of time. And many of you have reached out. I think of Mary, who reached out to us and said, look, what should I do? Should I get money out of the stock market? I'm very concerned about volatility. Folks, think of the volatility, not just from the standpoint of corrections or crashes, but the volatility to taxes. You know, you've got an administration that's going after a forced minimum wage that most businesses can't afford, that's going to prevent, obviously, employment, cause, obviously, more tax, right, having to be charged, less tax being received, higher corporate tax rates, which are going to make companies less profitable, earnings less, right, which means our returns will be lower, and add to the fact that they want to forgive student loan debt. They want to, obviously, shove through many of the things, right, that many of us were concerned about. Well, there are even more. Many of these are even more things than we were even concerned about originally. And I've talked to many of you all around the country, and this is a consensus. Now, whether you love it or hate this administration, the reality is this administration has changed our country for good. And the things that we can do are now left up to us. And the things that I want to really teach, and I'll teach this coming Tuesday, is the importance that this may be the last year. And this is coming right from the tax policy institutes. It's coming from our direct tax team, other tax colleagues throughout the country. This may be the last year to get it done in protecting our money from taxes in 2021. And I'm talking about also the volatility, not just not market volatility, but tax volatility, folks, raising corporate tax rates, flooding all this stimulus into the economy. If you're somebody that saved $500,000 or more in tax-deferred retirement accounts, or you're somebody that has a high income, right, in particular those that have incomes $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 or more, you are the tax target, and you will pay if you don't learn how to get it done in protecting yourself in 2021. And the good news is you can. We've helped many of you already this early into the new year getting a jump start and being tax smart and getting it done, right? Because if we go outside of 2021 and all of a sudden the tax rates go up, you're going to kick yourself. And many of you are kicking yourself to not protect more money in 2020. So the time to get it done in protecting ourselves, and I'll teach this Tuesday, how you can have volatility work to your advantage. When the market drops, there's strategies that you don't go with it, but you get the benefit from how low it went to start your new gain. And many of you that we've analyzed, your portfolios all around this country, are taking more risk than you realize, getting lesser returns than what you believe, and then showing you how to drop your risk and simultaneously increase your return to get a very safe distribution percentage. You just need to start pulling income for those either trying to get to retirement or better through retirement. It's never too late. It's never too early, folks. Anyone listening that's concerned, that's saved hard, worked hard, makes good income if you're still working, or is saved really strongly, the time to get it done, to protect yourself from volatility of markets, volatility of taxes, to get that done is 2021. Go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. And let me teach you these strategies, proven track record of solutions with the techniques that you can use. And if you're somebody that has a net worth, excluding your primary home's equity of $1 million or more, because that qualifies in what's called an accredited investor qualification, there are still up to 100% tax deductions that we are helping clients use to do tax offsets of their Roth conversions. In other words, moving money from IRA to Roth at a net effective tax of zero. Folks, the time to take advantage and getting this done is 2021. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com. Imagine more financial success, less stress, less worry, less volatility, more to your advantage. Lock these gains in. Many of you have had great gains over these last 10 or 12 years. Lock them in. Take the chips off the table, but not give up return. Earn now higher returns with less risk, if not eliminated, and get rid of the tax. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.